guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jayme and I am a mama with a budget. So thank you for joining me for today's video, in which we will be reviewing my week 3 spending for July of 2023. So let's jump on in. So in the month of July, so for week 3, what we are looking at is the 17th through to the 23rd. So for this week, I do have my weekly loan payment. My phone bill got done this week, same with my roadside assist. And again, because it was my on pay week last week, all the bills came through on the one day. So these are the ones that I had already prepared for, the ones that I know that are coming, that are my house-based expenses. So let's flick through to have a look at how I went this week. So having a look at this one compared to other weeks, so really did very minimal actual house account spending. So all of the expenses were essential, besides one, which was an overdrawn fee. So unfortunately, one of my expenses, I think it might have been, I'm not sure if it was daycare or after school care, just because they're the two that are the most random in their amounts. I think I may have under budgeted because of this. The account was overdrawn by the Friday once all the direct debits came out. So I've got to go back and check which one I've under budgeted for and figure out what I need to do to adjust it. But unfortunately, we did get that $15 overdrawn fee, which our house account is with Commonwealth Bank. So unfortunately, they did charge me that $15 fee, which sucks. But is what it is. It's a learning curve, so that's okay. So for this week, so essential spending was $1,058.87 with a $15 other fee. So in total, we spent $1,073.87 for our total house account. So for the groceries, so I do budget $250 a week for our grocery spending, but I did go over slightly this week by $27, but that additional $27 will come out of next week's spending, which should be less. So the reason why I did go over was because I did stock up on some markdown meat at Woolworths. I just happened to go at the right perfect moment to get all the good ones. So I did go a little bit over, but again, that will help us for dinners planned for next week. So that's fine. And then as you can see in here, yes, I am one of those people that do shop across 3 different shops to get the most value for the money that I do have. So I did get a few things from Aldi. So when I go to Aldi, I just stick to the side aisles. I don't go down that middle aisle where all the various items are. I do get sucked in there. That's why I avoid it if I can. And then I got some things that were on special at Coles, and then I did the majority of my shop at Woolies this week. So Woolies I do prefer to shop at Woolies, but Coles is closer to me overall. So if I have to run down to grab a couple of things, Coles is literally like 600 meters from my house, whereas Woolies is about a 10-minute drive from me. But is what it is. But for those, I'm sure it would be nationwide, but Woolworths in Victoria starting the 26th, I think it is. Hang on, let me just have a look. I think it is the 26th. Yeah, the 26th are doing a new collector series, which is like Disney collector cards. Oh, I am so excited. Yes, I will be doing the whole shop at Woolworths to get those cards. I love anything Disney, so yes, I will be doing those. So if you are going to be collecting them too, please let me know in the description. Maybe we might be able to swap out our duplicates if we have any. All right, so let's flick on over to the other side. Let's see how I did this week. So again, I did a lot of personal spending this week. So in the end, it worked out to be $253 in personal spending, which a lot of this was food. So with my spending this week, so on Monday, I did go to the office. So again, I do work a hybrid role. So sometimes I'm at home, sometimes I'm out on the road or out in my company's head office. So this week on the Monday, I was in the head office, so I did buy myself some breakfast as well as a couple of snacks. So I was good and brought lunch, but I did forget breakfast that day. So then my loan payment came out as well of $31. On Tuesday, I bought myself some lunches to take to work because I knew I was spending quite a bit of time outside of work this week. So I bought $46 worth of snacks and lunches and breakfasts and things to keep me going, which obviously, no, on the Wednesday I forgot to take one of my breakfasts, so I did have to pay for breakfast that day. And then our Whatever You Want Wednesday dinner, which actually came out to $20 purely because Michael went out. He went and played golf. So it was just me and the boys home, so I just grabbed what I knew was going to be the cheapest just to keep that spending down. So Thursday was a no spend day, which was great. Friday, being payday, exploded. So we went out for lunch that day. So again, I was out on the road, but I did have a quick bite with a colleague, so I did buy lunch that day. So Uber Eats, I can't remember what this was for. Must have been for dinner. Or else I would have written dinner anyway. But yes, I did spend money on Uber Eats that night. So I do have quite a few payment service ones that I've got one on Klarna at the moment for an order I did through Etsy, and I have 3 Afterpays going at the moment. So there was a double payment for my Klarna one just because I thought that it failed, so I processed it again and ended up just paying the same invoice twice, so that was fine. So then one of my Afterpays is for my dog's kennels that I did, and the other two, I actually can't remember what they're for, but they're only small amounts, so that's okay. So I paid my phone bill this month, so my monthly phone bill is $30. Paid my roadside assist for the month, which is also $11. And then I had to pay some money towards my my linked account. So for anyone who's located out of Victoria, it is our toll road, one of our toll roads. Because of the amount of traveling I had done this week, I forgot to top it up. So I topped it up on Friday when I got paid. So I've now had to spend $40 on that. Then on Saturday, I put money in my car out of my $50, so I put 20 in. And then on Sunday is when I did the grocery shopping. So we did get KFC for dinner that night again. Oh, it makes me disgusted to realise just how much we eat that. But is what it is. So we had this for dinner, and then I bought the boys some clothes. So Levi needed a jacket for daycare, and Jackson needed some shirts for underneath his school shirt. So I bought some clothes from Kmart for them out of the kids' money that's in my new cash wallet, which is this one here. So if you are interested in getting one of these, this is available through Etsy. So I will also link the video up here of my last video, which goes through and has a look at this on the inside. If you are interested in getting yourself one of them, I loved it. This week was my first time trialing it out. It was so good. I loved it. I loved not having to bring my wallet as well. It was nice just to be able to just grab one, and then that was all I needed. It was so good. All right, so that's how I went this week. So overall, just $27 out of my sinking funds got used. Didn't spend any money out of Mumma with a budget. $71.90 for money that was popped in here. So when it's wallet, it's this. Splurge, I didn't spend any money on splurge this week, but there was $253 of personal spending. So again, that's with all the red. So that was a lot higher than what it should be. Again, much more than normal, but again, that's not a regular occurrence. It just happened to be out quite a bit this week in comparison. All right, so thank you for having a look at my expenses with me. So again, I'm pretty happy overall, I guess. Proud of how little we spent, that it was purely just our shared expenses that was in this one. You know, not too pleased with how much I did on my personal spending, but again, it was a one-off, so it's okay. So I will have a video coming up, so it should be up within the next week, which was highly requested of people wanting to know how I have set up our budgets for my household, so between Michael and I, how we've managed to get to where we are now, how we figured out how we're breaking down our expenses, and making sure that all our bills are accounted for. So that is coming up. So that should be live on Thursday, I believe. I think I've got it for Thursday. But again, thank you for joining me for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.